Hi, how are you? I hope everything is okay with you. It's a bit windy today, so I hope you'll be able to hear me okay. And still in Turkey, beautiful weather, and yeah, we'll see what today meditation brings. We'll be talking about endings. And hello, Monique, great to see you. So, endings. One project that's just finished. I was part of this project run by my amazing friend, healer, author, writer, Tara Jackson, and it was entitled My Sensitivity is a Strength. So I was one of 30 sensitives who were writing about how it is to survive being a sensitive and to survive in modern time, in business, in life, in relationships. And I will post the information below so you can get linked to all the information and all the amazing people who were talking about it. So, endings. I've realized that I've done a lot of meditations and lives about new beginnings, but never about endings. So I think we need to end something to start new, and today is the full moon in Aries. So I think a lot of things may be finishing today, and hopefully they'll be finishing in a nice way, because Aries is quite fiery, so, and yeah, brings wind as well. So how to end things? And okay, when we are ending things, we usually prepare, and I will do this, I will say that, this project needs to end, this relationship needs to end, and sometimes we ponder for years how to do it. However, if something is finishing for us, so if someone is telling us, okay, this project is finished, this relationship is finished, we are usually surprised, because I think deep down we know, we feel that something is finishing, something is ending, but our conscious mind, and especially our ego, doesn't want to believe it. How come, you want to end with me, and you want to end this project, this relationship, this whatever it is. But I believe we know when something is coming up and when there's an ending coming. And what I did today, like a little ritual for the full moon, I've cleaned the house. So I've cleaned the floors, windows, bathroom, and it was, yes, something is ending. And I believe if there's a project or if there's a relationship, there's always a bit of debris, there's a bit of rubbish that we need to sweep. If we want to continue or finish, we need to get rid of the dust, of the rubbish that has been generating there for a very long time, probably collecting the dust, collecting the rubbish. So that's what I've done, and I'm ready to release what needs to release. I've released the rubbish, I've released whatever doesn't serve me anymore, and maybe for the first time in my life it was like a ritual. All the old needs to go, and I'm ending whatever needs to end, and we'll see what new things will come and what new will happen. And I've made some notes, but sometimes we are in a codependent situation. So if you're in a relationship, each party is dependent on the other, because one party may be getting security, the other one may be getting love or money or whatever it is. And it's very difficult to release it because there's this very tight connection. So again, sweeping what's really deep underneath the carpet, what's been swept for a long time under the carpet. So start with clearing, sweeping what needs to go, and slowly start releasing, because this kind of relationship are very tight energetically. So it's not only cleaning what's on the outside, but also energetically, and it may take time. And also, the same with partnerships, with projects, with everything that we're working on and what we're in. And there are some relationships that can't be ended, but we won't go into them here. But yes, there are some things that last forever, for many lifetimes. But most of things can be ended, and most of things can be done. It can be done in a proper way, in a way that serves both parties, or however many parties are involved. And I've looked before today into the blocks and what wants to manifest today during the meditation, and the block was the fear of being humiliated. And this is a big one because if someone ends a relationship or a project cooperation, we feel humiliated, especially if it's unexpected. And sometimes we end something before the other person ends with us. So we're not humiliating, we're humiliating the other person, but we feel, oh, what will happen? I will die, my ego will die, and the end of the world is coming if something ends. But what wants to manifest is communicable, reasonable, and resilience. So probably it's about the way we communicate, the way we end things, and in a reasonable way. So not probably having fireworks and doing whatever it is, slamming the doors, walking out, but doing it in a reasonable way. Because if we're ending something, we have to take into consideration the other person or the other parties in the agreement we've had so far. So it's not only I'm feeling this, but how is the other person feeling? If you've made a decision to end something, obviously end it, but take into consideration how the other person will be feeling and how to do it in a good communication and in a reasonable way. And the last one is resilience, because maybe the other person will hold on to you and say, no, it can't finish, or stay with me, or do this. Or maybe you will need resilience to start anew. If you're finishing something, you will need resilience to do something else. So whatever comes up for you, and the quality of presence is real. So in all this process of ending, we need to remain real. We need to remain true to ourselves. This is not working for me, or I need to change, or I want to end it. So being real, whatever it is, connecting to your truth, connecting to what you're feeling and what's going on for you. So we'll do today a short balance, because we'll be using the questions from Life Alignment. I will be dowsing. And before we do this, I've got the cards. I thought maybe it would be good to use the Wisdom Oracle cards today, which are beautiful cards. Let's see what the Wisdom Oracle will tell us about endings. And it is peace, but it's reversed. So let me just see what it is. I'm sorry about the wind, I should have sat somewhere else. 23. Peace. So the essential meaning is freedom from attachment. Okay. Radical acceptance. But if it's reversed, now is a time for calmness and well-being in spite of temporary conditions. Even if there are dissonant notes in the music of your life, all that means that you must go within and fine-tune the extraordinary instrument that you are. Find harmony within yourself and don't look to the outer world to provide certainty. This too shall pass, and once again your life will be filled with beautiful music. I think this is about it being real. Go inside and see what's real. And freedom from attachment. We're talking today about endings. And we also attach to things as well as people. It's sometimes very difficult to get rid of something. So attachments and endings. So if you would like to close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. And think of something that needs to end. Maybe you're holding on to something that is long gone, its sell-by date doesn't serve you anymore, you've learned all the lessons. you've done everything, and you're just holding on because maybe you're scared, or maybe you're used to something. Could be people, things, relationships, projects, whatever it is, friendships. Think of this one thing that it's time to end. And think of this fear of being humiliated. Maybe you are scared of being humiliated somewhere, or maybe you don't want to humiliate someone else. And how does it feel? Is there fear, anger? And how does it feel in your body? What's going on in your body? And where do you feel it? Whatever it is, where do you feel it in your body? Could be your stomach, head, or your whole body. There could be tension or numbness. So just feel it. Something needs to end. How does it make you feel? And we have acceptance coming up. And it's about accepting something in this situation. Maybe that it's over, or maybe that it's time, or maybe it's something else. What do you need to accept? And one thing is, okay, I know I need to accept it, but can I do it? Can I accept it? And if I can't, why? Is it because I'll be humiliated, or something else? Connect with this something that's not allowing you to accept the situation. Fear, anger, it's not right, whatever it is. And what do you want to do about this something? Maybe it's time to end its hold on you, on your life. And how do you want to do it? What's the way to stop it controlling you? We have forgiveness coming up. Do you need to forgive yourself for giving in, for not being real, for allowing this something, this fear or whatever else it is, to control you? It's time to forgive and let go, and end whatever needs to end. it with this releasing, forgiving, letting go. How does your body feel? Is anything changing? And feel what it's like to be real, to be honest with yourself, to be true to yourself. I'm real. I'm honest. I'm true. And if you can, imagine a place where you feel really safe. It could be a real place or an imaginary place. A place where it's safe to be real. A place where it's safe and right to be yourself. Where you can communicate honestly, where you can be reasonable, or where you are resilient. And feel the safety, feel the peace in this place. And feel the self-empowerment, what it's like to be really you, to be really real, connected to your truth, connected to yourself. Feel the power that comes from it. You're safe, you're protected, and it's okay to end things that don't serve you anymore. Feel the power, feel the strength. And bring it back to here and now. Maybe you've made a decision to end something, or maybe change something. And I hope it's an empowered decision. It's a real, powerful thing that you can communicate well. It's reasonable. And you will come to it with resilience and with being real. Thank you to all of you who have joined. And just a few announcements. The 8th ray, which is this part of a soul webinars, will be on the 16th of October, which is Friday. I run it together with Ursula Barbieri, so we'll be connecting to the energy of the 8th ray. And it's Lady Nada, and it's a beautiful, beautiful feminine energy. We've already started working with it. And there will also be distant healing, a free distant healing I do once a month on the 17th of October at 9 o'clock UK time. I will be posting information. And I'm also finishing a series of workshops on divine feminine and masculine, balancing them in ourselves. So I think I will run them in November, and I will post the information soon. I think it will be 5 webinars. I've connected to a system that just came, and I think there should be 5 webinars that will be really connecting to the divine feminine and masculine in ourselves. Thank you very much, and for the hearts and all the smiley faces and waves, and I will see you soon. lots of love and bye. Thank you.